Right then, you lot, buckle up, because today we're talking about locomotives. Those big, hulking beasts of metal that conquered land before cars even existed. Forget your sleek sports cars and your fancy electric Watsits. These are the original speed demons, the kings of grunt, the undisputed champions of hauling ridiculous amounts of stuff from one place to another. And I'm here to tell you 10 things about them that'll make your jaw drop faster than a Ferrari on a racetrack. Get ready to have your minds blown, people. Now, some of you might think locomotives are about as relevant as a chocolate teapot these days, but let me tell you, these things have history. They were the backbone of the Industrial Revolution, transforming economies and societies, and it all started with a bloke named Richard Trevithick. This Cornish engineer was a true pioneer, a visionary who saw the potential of steam power. Back in 1804, when most people were still getting around on horseback, Trevithick decided to invent something revolutionary. Imagine a world where the fastest mode of transport was a galloping horse. He called it, rather unimaginatively, the puffing devil. This was no ordinary invention, it was a steam-powered road locomotive. This contraption, which looked more like a giant kettle on wheels than a proper train, was the world's first steam locomotive. It was a marvel of engineering for its time. It wasn't exactly a looker, and it could barely manage a walking pace, but it was a groundbreaking achievement. It showed that steam power could be harnessed for transportation, but by God, it moved under its own power. This was a monumental step forward, proving that machines could do the work of animals and humans. And that, my friends, was the spark that ignited a transportation revolution. From these humble beginnings, the world of locomotives evolved, leading to the high-speed trains we see today. The puffing devil may have been slow and clunky, but it paved the way for a future where distance was no longer a barrier. Now, if you think locomotives are all about chugging along at a snail's pace, think again. Back in 1938, a sleek, streamlined beauty called the Mallard decided to show the world what it was really capable of. This wasn't some lumbering freight train, mind you, this was a purpose-built speed machine. On a stretch of track near Grantham, the Mallard hit a record-breaking 126 miles per hour. That's right, 126 miles per hour. To put that in perspective, that's faster than some cars can manage even today. The record still stands, making the Mallard the fastest steam locomotive the world has ever seen. Now, let's talk about size, shall we? Because when it comes to sheer brute force, nothing beats the Union Pacific big boy. This thing was an absolute monster, weighing in at a staggering 1.2 million pounds. That's heavier than a Boeing 747, for crying out loud. They built these behemoths to haul freight over the Rocky Mountains, and believe me, they didn't mess about. With 13,500 horsepower on tap, the big boy could pull a train longer than the Titanic up a mountain without breaking a sweat. Sadly, they're not around anymore, but trust me, these things were the stuff of legends. Now forget your quick jaunts to the shops. We're talking serious train journeys here. And when it comes to epic adventures, nothing beats the Trans-Siberian Railway. This is the granddaddy of all train routes, stretching over 5,772 miles across the vast expanse of Russia. That's like traveling from London to New York and back, and then chucking in a trip to Chicago for good measure. It takes a full week to complete the journey, and you'll see everything from snow-capped mountains to endless birch forests. It's the ultimate train trip for anyone with a sense of adventure and a strong bladder. Now, steam engines are all well and good, but when it comes to raw power, nothing beats a good old-fashioned diesel. And the king of the diesels has to be the EMD DDA40X. This thing was a beast with a 6,600 horsepower engine that could pull a freight train the length of a small country. They were so powerful, in fact, that they could actually pull the rails apart if they weren't careful. They were also incredibly reliable, which is probably why some of them are still in service today. Talk about built to last. Now, you might think that the oldest working locomotive would be some museum piece, only trotted out for special occasions. But you'd be wrong, because the world's oldest working locomotive is still earning its keep, hauling tourists around a heritage railway in Wales. It's called the Twin, and it was built way back in 1830. That's right, 1830. This thing is older than the electric light bulb, older than the telephone, older than photography itself, and it's still going strong. Now forget your cramped commuter trains with their sticky seats and suspicious smells. Imagine stepping into a world where every detail is meticulously crafted to provide the utmost comfort and luxury. We're talking luxury travel here, the kind that involves champagne, caviar, and more polished wood than a royal palace. Picture yourself sipping on the finest bubbly while enjoying a meal that could rival any Michelin-starred restaurant. And when it comes to luxury trains, nothing beats the Venice Simplon-Orient-Express. This isn't just a train, it's a moving masterpiece, a symbol of elegance and sophistication that has been enchanting travelers for decades. This is the train journey to end all train journeys, a rolling palace on wheels that harks back to the golden age of travel. Imagine gliding through picturesque landscapes while ensconced in opulence, every moment a testament to the art of travel. You'll dine on gourmet meals prepared by top chefs, each dish a culinary masterpiece designed to tantalize your taste buds and leave you craving for more. Sip cocktails in elegant lounges where the ambience is as refined as the drinks themselves. Every sip, every bite, every moment is crafted to perfection, and sleep in cabins that are more like hotel suites, offering a sanctuary of comfort and tranquility. Drift off to sleep as the train gently rocks you, waking up to a new and exciting destination. It's the kind of experience that'll make you want to sell your house and live on a train forever. The Venice Simplon-Orient-Express isn't just a journey, it's a lifestyle, a dream come true for those who seek the ultimate in luxury travel. Now, steam and diesel are all well and good, but the future of train travel is electric, and it all started back in 1879 with a bloke named Werner von Siemens. He unveiled his electric locomotive at a trade fair in Berlin, and it caused quite a stir. It wasn't exactly a speed demon, but it proved that electric trains were a viable alternative to their smoky, noisy counterparts. And so began the era of electric locomotives, which are now the most common type of train in the world. Now, let's be honest, half the fun of a train journey is the view. And when it comes to scenic train routes, nothing beats the Rocky Mountaineer. This Canadian company offers a range of journeys through the heart of the Canadian Rockies, and the scenery is simply breathtaking. You'll see towering mountains, pristine lakes, and maybe even a bear or two along the way. It's the kind of journey that'll make you want to put down your phone and actually appreciate the world around you. So what does the future hold for locomotives? It's a question that has fascinated engineers, scientists, and travelers alike for decades. Well, if the engineers have anything to do with it, they'll be faster, cleaner, and more efficient than ever before. Imagine trains that run on renewable energy sources, drastically reducing their carbon footprint. We're talking high-speed rail networks that can whisk you from London to Tokyo in a matter of hours. These trains will not only be fast, but also incredibly comfortable, offering a smooth and quiet ride. We're talking maglev trains that float above the tracks, reaching speeds that would make a fighter jet jealous. These marvels of engineering use magnetic levitation to eliminate friction, allowing for unprecedented speeds. We're talking about a future where train travel is not just a means of getting from A to B, but an experience in itself. Picture luxurious interiors, personalized services, and cutting-edge technology that makes every journey memorable. So there you have it. The future of locomotives is not just about speed and efficiency, but also about sustainability and passenger experience. The humble locomotive, from its humble beginnings to its high-tech future, has always been a symbol of progress and innovation. From the steam engines of the 19th century to the electric and diesel trains of the 20th century, and now to the futuristic trains of the 21st century. It's been quite a ride, and it's only going to get more exciting from here on out. The journey of the locomotive is far from over, and the future holds endless possibilities. So there you have it, you lot. 10 facts about locomotives that'll have you looking at those iron horses in a whole new light. Who knew those chugging behemoths could be so fascinating? From record-breaking speeds to luxurious journeys, locomotives have certainly left their mark on the world. And with technology constantly evolving, who knows what incredible feats these machines will achieve in the future. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about these amazing locomotive facts, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating videos. See you next time.